Hello, sorry, that took a little longer than I wanted it to. Welcome, everybody. Michael, Forrights, you silent assassins there. Everybody's welcome. Thank you for being here. We're going to get straight in it. And carry on seeing what we can do on Tour 11. Any questions, any thoughts you want to share? Please do so. Hope you're having a good week so far. Yo, Posty, welcome. Arnold, welcome. Thank you for being here, buddy. So most of this stream is going to be with a Thor's hammer. So that is what you can expect. And my material queue's vanished. Ooh, it's lucky to clear that. So that should be a long iron. So I try and get over to that right hand side so it's a long iron in every wind. I'm not actually very right. Wow, Cedric's a baller. Look at that. Navigator ball. Hey JT, hey Gary, Steen. All good over here, buddy. Thank you very much. Yep, good week so far. Alright, what we got wind-wise here? That's a big tailwind. Surely this is going to be a thorn. Okay, I've got enough rings to adjust here. Don't like this adjustment at all. Oh, and it's bouncing out. So I did wonder about the smidgen of topspin, but it wasn't needed in the end. Not a bad effort though. Not a bad effort, and it looks like we'll get a shootout. Yo, Robbie, welcome. So, if anyone wants to match up, then please do so. That would be absolutely fantastic. I love every tournament, Michael. So I'm looking forward to it, as always. Always look forward to Monday and having that first little explore. So, oh dear, should be fine. Yo, Subi, welcome. So I've been putting out some Tour 11 shootouts, and I've got plenty more to upload as well. So do make sure that you have a look at those if you are struggling with any particular shootouts. Yes, Gary. Well, I mean, I'm not using a VPN and I'm in the UK, so I guess that's the same thing. So, shootout time. Right. So, here I've been playing like basically a 1-to-1 adjustment. 2 backspin I'm going to try here. I really haven't got these holes down yet, these Thailand holes. Just a smidgen over there. Yeah, that's a nice pace. Well, that's a lovely pace. How about that? What a way to start a stream. Come on, Gary, bring it. So what I've been finding here is it's a couple of backspin for like this kind of wind, even more backspin, maybe 3.5 for a really big tailwind, and then up to 1.5 in topspin for a headwind, and a bigger over adjustment there as well into the headwind. This is long. You often see people going long. Don't really get rematches after a hole-in-one, but let's give it a go. Yes, the Frenchies. You can always rely on the Frenchies. Yo, James in the house. Welcome, Russell, as well. Jason, welcome. Thank you very much for being here. Oh, we got Jason Dodd and Jason L. You're both very welcome. We're definitely not operating a one Jason policy tonight, you'll be pleased to know. Alright, so this is normally a wind that you can get over with a Titan, but that's with an APOC 5 Plus. I don't like it. So I'm going to try and land on the little strip there, and I don't like that either. Don't think I like my adjustment here. We'll see though. No, it's fine. It's not fine, but it's hit the little strip. Yeah, you don't need any curl there really. I don't know why I put loads on, and I landed considerably further left than I had hoped for. Hey Robido, hey Gallo. Well, I'm from Birmingham, Gary, but I live in Exeter now. How long do you think it'll be, James, before we're seeing people break through the first 2 tiers? Yeah, it sounds like me, Jason. I remember that, in fact. I remember it. I remember it very well. Alright, okay. I normally wouldn't bother going over, but in this case I am going over. I am going over because it's an easier shot from the other side. Oh no, oh no, this is bunker. No, it's not. It's still a horrible shot, but it's nicer than the alternative with the long iron, I think. So Cedric's going to be nicely over here, and I'm going to need to chip in. I would have been annoyed if that had gone in. Alright, so this has to go in though. Right. Oh, this is where I hate not having the ball guide. Right. Two rings. And in she goes. No, Jason, I could definitely point you in the direction of GC Fenzel, who is doing much the same as I am on Tour 11 on Tour 10. Fantastic content. He's doing streams regularly and also breaking down shootout holes in the same way. So, highly recommend GC Fenzel, that's Fenzel. And other people are also doing T10, but Fenzel, I know, is breaking it down in that way that you have just said that you like. So other Tour 10 streamers would include Ditto Head and where is GC Addict TV at the moment with Juta Max? I think he's camped out on Tour 10 now, hasn't he? I hate this one. Absolutely hate it. So I'm just going to go with three in topspin, backspin rather. Yeah, I'm going to go with 3 because I'm going to curl this into the wind a little bit, so it is going to lose some distance. I'm going to play 1-1, maybe a fraction over. And just a little bit of curl. Oh, that is so early. Wow, I'll be lucky to land on the fairway there. Better than I deserve, I can tell you that. So that was such an early release. I can't even believe I took my finger off that early. Hey, Adam. The Grinder. So there you go. So definitely want to be checking out GC Addict TV. He's got more maxed accounts than you can even contemplate, and one of those things that he's one of those accounts where he's just going through like the engine room of the tour. He looks left as well, but not as left as I am. So 2 shit shots, but oh wow, I didn't realise. I didn't realise I had that one. But as I say, 2 shit shots. So nothing to learn there. Hey Carl, welcome. Madge, welcome. Alex, welcome as well. Sorry if I've missed anyone. It does fill up pretty quickly. Lady Kim has retired for the evening, so this could be a couple of hours of Tour 11. See how we go. I might jump around my accounts as well. Nothing fun happening on this wind. We're basically forced just to tap it down there. It is actually one of the more kind winds to play the tee shot because it's easier to avoid the sand with the monster crosswind like that. Yo, Slick, welcome. That's fine. I mean, if you get a headwind from back here, then you will need to. Oh, my wind's a bit more in the face by the looks of that. So, what we're playing here, about 8.5 rings. So Fair chunk of power there as well. Oh, dropped that great right as well. Really late on that. And I'm in the sand, as you always are, if you great right here. Oh, that's wretched. And what bag have I got on? I'm only going to have a Malibu. So this is game over, unfortunately. But maybe it isn't game over, because Cedric's going to have to play a slice here. I don't even think he can play the slice where he's intending to there. Oh, he's not trying to slice it. He's just going to curl it. Oh, he's played that lovely. He's played that absolutely lovely. Right, I have very few options here. I'm still going to be needing a... I'm still going to be needing a long iron, I think. Maybe even a wood. So I'm just going to play a hook, slice, whatever. One of them. And I'll play it 17-ish rings. It's as good as I could have hoped for there. Hopefully we get a left to right wind here, otherwise it's going to be a horrible adjustment. Nice, that is exactly what I wanted to see. Yo, JJ, Ian, Harry, Fred, thank you all so much for being here. All is good here in my little corner of the world. Beautiful Devon, England. 10:30 in the evening. Was that in? Oh, dearie me, that is very, very close. Now, can we pull a rabbit out of the hat here? So I'm going to play it about 1-to-1. Offset guide. Not enough adjustment, as always. Not enough adjustment, as always. As anyone with a B52 6 or 7 will testify. Go more rings than you think it is, and it's still not enough. Hey, Jonathan. There is one of the streamers, Ian, that plays Golf Rival. It might be Andrew Hagen. Terry, welcome. Thanks for the good luck. I think Andrew Hagen plays Golf Rival. Oh, not this one again. I hate this one. Though we have a headwind, which means, and even in this wind, Cedric can go for the backspin shot with the driver. Later, James. Thanks for being here, buddy. Good, Ian. Well, check out Andrew Hagen. Make sure you check out Andrew Hagen. He's going to be back up and streaming in the next tournament, and the guy is an expert monster. So you want to be checking them out. That's Hagan. This looks nice. Maybe not. It does come up short quite quickly into that headwind. So I am going to play the backspin shot. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to do. So that came in nice for a change. So hard to resist the curl there. Right, so good of Cedric to hang around for a 3-0 whooping. So let's crack on. These are the most amount of trophies I've had in Tour 11, or most amount of trophies I've ever had on this account. And now, in fact, my main account has the least amount of trophies of my 3 accounts after having my ass handed to me. I ran out of Titans, so I've dropped down to Katanas, and makes a world of difference in those shootouts. Get on, caddy. I played that 25% over with a max number, John. That's using Notebook. So is it still up there? Yeah, 25%. So 11 miles an hour became 8.3 on the adjustment. Obviously, offset ball guide, that ball guide is going to compress, so don't worry about the fact it's scooting off wide. And avoid the curl. Avoid the curl. Oh, this looks left. It is left. Is someone going? Oh, yo, later, Posty. Thank you for being here. Sorry if I miss any of your anything. No offence. Certainly not the intention. Right, so here, let's play this 6-ish rings with some curl. Wait there, what? Yeah. As you know, I do have bag issues. This could be bad. Oh no, it's fine. So I normally try the rough bump here, or the second bounce rough bump. Oh dear, caddy. What are you doing, fella? What are you doing, fella? Come on. I don't think I've ever dropped this Alba. Not there either. Not there either. Alright, I'm going to flip the kettle on. Let's hope so, Caddy, because I want 5170 on this bad boy for the first time. Sorry, bud, just flicking the kettle on. Ooh, dear. So welcome if you've just joined here, then this is just going to be solid Tour 11 for the whole stream, and if you want to match up, then find me on Tour 11. I imagine this will be a 3-match series, knowing my homeboy Caddy. So 10 minutes or so. 10-minute warning. Hey Mbappe, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Got a lot of love for both of those clans. Ooh, big balls. Get on, big balls. I hope this works out. I'd hate to see it in the sand. Just call me Mystic Meg. Right, so I'm going to be laying up. And seeing what's about here. That might have been too much on the adjustment, and I might be joining my man in the sand. I am. Ooh, how the dickens have I held on to that hill? So that's actually the perfect position. Not that you'd ever want to flirt with getting that far down if you could help it. Now all options are available. Look at that ball, it's absolutely stunning. What a ball. Almost makes you want to grind solidly for 4 weeks just to have one. Hey Boomer, welcome. How many points did you rack up today, buddy? Hey Ben, welcome. Hey Ingrid, thank you for being here. Okay, so I'm going to backspin it. I'll backspin it on the actual green. It's going to move quite a lot over there. No. Wow, sorry, the chat is going so fast. It's going really well here, Ingrid. Ben, I don't know if I've started... Oh, no! Right, we're having a shootout. We're having a shootout here. That is... we're having a shootout. Andrew, welcome. JT, welcome. Yeah, so Ben, there's some like recorded shootout holes, so not the tiny little part of the screen you get when it's a live stream, but full screen shootouts for Tour 11 are now separated into a playlist imaginatively entitled Tour 11 Shootouts. So check it out. Tell your mates. Get your mates involved. Right, so we'll have a look at a shootout here. I mean, really, we want to play as many shootouts as we possibly can. So what we got? Oh, we got a vicious headwind here. So let my man play his shot before I give you all the killer tips on how to win this hole. So into this headwind, I'm going to be playing with probably about 11 rings for a 9.5 wind. It's not a terrible shot. It's not a great shot, but it's certainly not a terrible shot. So about 3 in backspin. Maybe just a click over. Like this, and then a good 11.5 in rings here. Haven't got a clue, Carl. Oh, no. Could have put more backspin on. That is terrible. Absolutely terrible. So, basically, the adjustments that I've been making up until now on that hole, last time I ended up doing a decent shot with 3 backspin, but I massively under-adjusted the wind. So if I'm going to adjust the wind properly, which is what I just did, then I do need to apply the backspin required, which I think is probably going to be 4 looking at that. But we'll experiment further with correct adjustments and correct spin, and that's what it's all about. Learning from the same conditions with the same clubs. What is the grinding for? What are you going for? Can we see anything? Are you in a race for third? Alright, so I'm going to slice mine down there, hook mine down there rather. And I'm just going to take the regular hook value, 15 rings. Maybe a smidgen less because it is a bit of a headwind. Not able to get all the hook on it with the Or maybe it was just too much power. Lay off the power there. Oh, this is a nasty shot. Oh, I've got tea brewing. What a fantastic effort that was. What a fantastic effort that was. Well played, Caddy. Right, so half distance Malibu, 4-ish rings. And try the blind funnel with no ball guide. No. No. Right, so a shootout. Welcome, Jim North. Thank you very much for subscribing to the channel. And anyone else who has subscribed to the channel, thank you so much. I don't always get the notifications. I haven't got the... Go to the shootout. Come on, go to the shootout. Yeah. Who doesn't like a exhibition style putt? So what's the situation for third place? Is it going to be... tell me what the situation is. Right, so what we got? We got this one. So I'm going to play this with a backspin and some right spin. And probably go 8 rings here. Going to release from the right. Can't get the backspin right on that. That was a fraction over half, 3/4 maybe. I don't know how many increments there are in the spin, but oh wow, it's the same two clans again. So you've made up what, best part of 40,000 points in a couple of days. So are you going to keep that pace all week till Sunday night? Wow, that's amazing. I didn't see what our man's done here. Oh, what's happened here? Nice. Nicely done. Right. So, best of luck to you. let's crack on. Oh, some dickheads outside. I don't know if you can hear that. Aha. Right, what we got here? Oh, we got the nice wind here, so I'm just going to leave the Guardian on here. Just tap it down there, and it's much like the tournament wind. And what about at the top? Is a fusion still catching, or are they? Is it not happening? Oh, I might have to go with the APOC here. Definitely, I'm going with the APOC. Get the APOC 4 out. Oh, slow down, slow down, slow down. It looked a bit hot, but it's all good. Dodd, are you just Dodd in the game? Is that your main account? Have we played like hundreds of games in 11 and 12 over the millennia? So normally with the wind slightly in the face, then I'll probably put like just one top spin maybe. Go more, not less. And then one looks like it's too much. Well, best of luck when you get there, Jason. If you've got any questions or anything that you want to know about Tour 11, shout them out. There's loads of great Tour 11 players in the chat. If I miss it, or I will hopefully try and answer all the questions. Wow, it's very nice that there's still a battle going on for both first and second and third and fourth going into the last few days. Exciting times. Man, I bet Playdemic are licking their lips, all those Kingmakers being spent. Alright, so I've got the Thors on, which means that I'll probably be playing down there. I'm definitely playing down there at the bottom. with all the backspin and a big offset ball guide. Do you mean 400 million? Well, I very charitably gave you the second one, Caddy. Yeah. That makes more sense. I would definitely dabble in Tour 11 with 400 million, but I always like to ease my way into a tour. So I would. Right, so. Oh, I've got the APOC on. What a poke in the face. Oh, what a time to have the APOC on. Alright, so I'm not going to put any... I'm going to put a tiny little bit of topspin on, actually. And 1.5 right spin. Going to leave it out there, and 10.2. I'm playing at 11ish. Maybe a bit over. Oh dear, I've landed forward. Sit down. Yeah, that's fine. Nice. So with that side wind, just a hint of topspin. And you saw the ball guide ridiculously offset. I mean, stupidly offset to the opposite side of the wind. And it'll come in nice. What a shame that I didn't have the Thors on, because that Thors shot is basically good in every wind apart from a ridiculous tailwind. Right, we continue. Hi Chris. Koh Hong is the one that I am... Yes, Gary, here we go, come on. So we're guaranteed 3 games of absolute shit talking right now. Right, so 7. Boom. Now we're talking. So I do like to bounce on that when the wind allows for it. And I put my Guardian on, expecting to be far up that hill. Good to hear that, Jason. There's nothing like a promotion. Man, I can't wait to get in there on Sunday night and get my balls. But looks like one of my clans is getting relegated, so no balls for Dougie. It's incredible, Fred. I can't believe it when Tommy says about checking out the stream and stuff. I mean, it is praise indeed, you know. Alright, and about 6.5 rings. Ugh. No funnel. No funnel. Good shot though. I hate this shot. I would always tend to stick the left spin on it, try and play the slope, and you're much better off long than short. Whew, dear me, the last thing you want is that wobbly putt from down there at the bottom of the green. I like the fact that they've designed the green so it doesn't roll off the edge. There aren't enough challenging putts in the game, I don't think. That's a lovely shot. Oh, Chris, I can't believe that. That's amazing. I expected it to drop every single time I played it, and it didn't drop a single time, and it was like, what? I've seen it. I've seen people do it. You just do that, and then it goes in, and I just did that, and it didn't go in. Stopped right on the lip like three or four times. Torturous. Wasn't my hole. I hit great left and perfect and great right, as you know, as standard. All right, so what we got? Oh, now here I always lose. This wind is not good for me. Right, so I'm going to play it with 3. I'll play it with 3 and 1-1. Maybe just a fraction over, but thereabouts. And I'm not going to curl it because I want the ball to take the left-hand slope of the green if I haven't messed it up. I have messed it up, so too much backspin. That's terrible. But yeah, if you get it up that left-hand side... What a wanker. Oh, I love you. Oh, man. So Gary's going to show us what's what here. A 1 backspin approach. I'm sure I'm not the only one in here hoping this goes really long. Yo, Scott, welcome. Everything is absolutely wonderful, thank you. Whoa. Still won. Oh, has it? No. Oh, no. Oh. Now, you see that Gary had the perfect spin on and then changed his mind just before he pulled back and took half a bar of spin off. I find whenever I make an adjustment after my initial thought, it's always worse than if I'd have just left it alone. That's just me though, but so it would have proved to have been there for Gary as well. I don't think I've ever seen anyone go left here. If you go left, you're going to need a lot of curl, and probably, I would definitely suggest having a cat if you go this way. I think a sniper would require wind in your favour in order to get to the green. I'm going to have a look at going right as normal, because surely this is a great wind for going right. So I'm just going to borrow half a ring of that. Oh, is it because of that tree? Is this... Ooh, child! That was tight. So, let's have a look at... Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Not the wind you want to see when you've got a sniper. Do you mean like the difference between my stream and, say, Tommy's or Jesse's or RJ's stream? Or do you mean like when I do a recording and it's full screen, and when you're watching a live stream it's like this? This is just the streaming thing. Well, I'm going to need some power here. I'm going to need almost all the power. Ooh, nice. Because when I'm recording, Terry, I'm recording my screen, so it's the entire recording is the screen, whereas when you're streaming, it is like that. Now, if I, when I get a computer, the only difference is that you have control over all of the area, so the screen will still be the same size, because that's the size of my phone, but then the rest of the area can be filled with my face. And graphics and what have you. Oh no! Well, Gary, I'm sorry to say, but my charity for the day is over. Caddy had my only piece of charity. And he had it on behalf of everyone in Kafifi, so you've already enjoyed it as a clan. Right, so don't think Gary's been on the receiving end of a 3-0 tanking before. Certainly not on my hands, so this could be fun. Oh, Terry, I'm delighted to hear that. And if you haven't seen, I have set up a playlist called Tour 11 Shootouts, where it's literally just the shootout, and it is full screen. And that might be more your jam by the sounds of things. Alright, so gonna go 7.5-ish, and I want all that back. Maybe just most of it. Don't know if I needed that counter curl. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. I really hate this second shot. I never get anywhere near the pin. I saw in Dusty Gilmore's little highlights reel that he posted in the 19th that he did nail this one, and this is not one of my albatrosses on any of my accounts. Caddy. I recall something of that line, something similar to that, Arnold. I don't know if you're paraphrasing him or if it was that word for word, but it was definitely something along those lines. He's like a little Glenn McGrath, isn't he? For any of you cricket fans out there. Basically, is this Aussie fast bowler that always predicted Australia would win 5-zip every single time. Yes, JT, come on. And all of you, there's 47 of you in here. Gary needs all the go-Garys he can get. Because after giving it big licks... No. Ugh. Just like normal, absolutely miles by. I don't understand. Into a headwind, offset ball guide, backspin on. Every single time. Oh, and I don't think they're going to gain enough, Chris, are they? But the plan is to keep grinding anyway. Gotta grind, grind, grind. Yes, Arnold. Oh, Caddy, do you know what? I had totally forgotten about that. Now that is how to play this shot. I wish I could land within 5 squares of the pin. Well played, bud. Oh, no, no, no. I think I missed it great left last time I had that shot. Deary me, nothing like missing a putt on stream. Yeah, I saw that, JT. I did see that. But Tommy's always complimentary of their games. You know, he's a fine player. I just loved that very first time I played him, and he just started giving me loads of shit. I think I did a terrible drive, and I just got a 4 straight away, and I was like, "Is this clown?" Okay, so I'm gonna play like in between 30 and 35%. So 35% is 10.8, so I'm going to play like 10.5 maybe. A little bit of curl. Great right. Keep it in great right on this one, and it is hurting me, especially when it's with the wind. Look at that. So this should be Gary's. .6 more than us each day. Well, we all got to pull our pants up then, haven't we, Chris? I know we've got the no grind policy, haven't we? So we can't ask people to pull their pants up. But any of you rebels that are watching this, pull your pants up and do some grinding. I do not represent the captains. Oh no, 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 no. No. Now that is the problem with having a Titan. When you get that crazy side wind, that is unlucky. Because I think he would have needed a remarkable amount of curl there. So, 3-0, that's nice. Heading towards 500 million gold coins for the first time. Yes, come on then, Jonathan. Yes. Oh, I love the bants that we have in here. It's nice that, like, you know, certain groups of clans have come in, like Kafifi and Frenchies, en masse, I mean, because that's really nice. You know, I mean, like, because I've got no, like, clan affiliations to them or anything. So as you know, I will not be going right. He's applying the haven't got a clue curl. Let's hope he has got a clue. He's hit a great with the wind. And it looks nice. That is nice. So right, what we got here? We got 10.8. So I don't think we need 2 there. 1 will be fine, and it'll be about 6.5 rings. I think I needed all that curl with that wind going that way, but it does take the tree out of the equation a little bit more. Well, because he's driven it so far, then he's not going to be able to play that funnel. Well, unless it works with a Endbringer. I've not seen anyone do that. Oh my golly gosh. So what has just popped up on my other device is news that everyone needs to take notice of. Peter Johnson has just started a grind stream, which is absolutely perfect because I'm going to knock this one on the head in about 10 minutes. Peter Johnson, the guy's an absolute beast. Another Max Trophy player, and he'll be grinding Tour 11 and 12. We'll be playing expert content and maybe very soon Masters content, but I can assure you that everything the boy puts out is solid gold. So please do make sure you check out that name. He's been out of the game for many weeks whilst he's moved and had his internet sorted and all the rest of it, and now it is sorted. So the good times can definitely roll. Okay, so big tailwind. So this would be the least amount of topspin that I would use. And I'm going to over adjust this as well. So 5-ish rings. Oh, fudge. Though I have dropped many great balls here, but that is not one of them. A perfect would have been nice, or a nice look. So we've got a shootout. Hey BB, welcome. Thank you for being here. Arnold, you're a grinding machine. Okay, so Thor's hammer. It's either going to be a Thor's hammer at 40%. It is going to be a Thor's hammer at 40%. I forget what driver my man had, but it is of little concern to me. Because I'm going to do that and play. It's a small wind as well, 6.7. No, maybe even a bit less. No, 6.7. Oh, no, no, no. That is poor. That is really, really poor. I thought with that small wind I should have offset less, but there was still a big gap, a big jump down between that first and second bounce. So he's easily got enough backspin to do this shot. I think. Look at that ball guide. I need to live and learn from that. So if I'm going to bounce it there, I just need to be bouncing it much closer to the green. It's definitely the money shot. These Kohong courses, they're still being dialed in. Definitely a work in progress. I mean, the amount of times I've won with like 8 yards, everyone is in the same boat. That looks like a winner. It is a winner. Yeah. Absolutely, Arnold. And you know what? Even though everyone in our lives probably hates this game, I know I certainly, that is certainly the case in mine. No, I'm not going to do anything crazy with this wind. See, with an APOC 6, then I would probably fancy going left here. But not here with this bag. Right, so 9 in wind, go about... Go 6-ish rings, I think. No, maybe a bit less. Nice, pleased with that. Of course he ripped my arm off for a replay. Look, you just don't ever get replays when you're playing with an APOC 7 on Tour 11. I have exactly the same problem on my main account. The only people that will rematch are people that I know that I've played with loads. Right, there's a lot of topspin. Nice. Nicely played. Katie. Again. Right, so 12.3 in wind. Okay, I can can adjust that. I'm not going to play any topspin this time. Just no spin and come back 10-ish rings. Good job, it was a no spin. Ugh, great ball. In you go, in you go, in you go, in you go, in. Close. And this is where, hey honey badger, this is where, you know, you play the same shots from the same position in very similar winds. You know, you play these courses. If you're playing Tour 11 or whatever tour you're playing, if you're playing it every day, you'll generally know every blade of grass on that tour. Now, earlier on, I had a smaller tailwind. I put less than half a topspin on, and I clattered into the pin and bounced 3 yards away. There, I put no topspin on, and I left it on the lip. And these are the frustrating things. Ooh, you see? It's always, if you're short, then you're going to have, oh, you see? You don't want to blast your drive as far as you can up there, because you are going to leave yourself between clubs. So I would really recommend that you start driving that a bit shorter and then having your long iron every time. Because now, whatever you call this chap, is having to save it out of the sand, but luckily he's got a straight wind. On what shot are you talking about there, Katie? Sorry. What, are you dabbling in Tour 11 now on? This is good news. This is what Tour 11 needs. I don't think that's going in. So, a free win, which is nice, and hopefully a deciding match. The guy's obviously a beast. Let's see a decider. Come on, at win. Yes! I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. Tour 10. I still haven't dropped the Alba on this hole. Seems like everyone's got the Alba on this hole. Right, so I think at the end of this could be a good time to conclude the stream. I will be back for more Tour 11. Probably about this time tomorrow. I'll also be uploading some of the shootout guides from this evening's play that I did off stream before I started. Plenty of good stuff in there. So if that's your jam, please make sure you're checking back. And if you know people who might like this, please tell them about this stream, because wouldn't it be nice to get more of your mates over? I think it would. Oh, I think it would. Right, so I am playing this one 6.5-ish. I'm going to avoid the temptation of pushing the guide up. I've made that mistake before. Oh, my left. No, nice. No grinding. Yeah. It's nice to be in a situation where you only need to grind in the last week if you have to. But I need to have a chat with the team about what's happening, because my main account is not going to be playing Masters, and I'm probably going to be missing 3 out of the next 6 tournaments. So it might be that that people don't want me in that in the rough bump, the main rough bump. I mean. Because we need them points in there. Yo, Steen, thank you so much for being here. Pleasure having you in here. And y'all don't know Steen, you need to keep an eye on him because he uploaded a video last week. So, you know, it's going to be happening for him once you get that bug. Okay, so is now the time. Oh, barely flicked the rough. Barely flicked the rough. So no, now is not the time. That looks better than it is. Chris, I have a month off, or are you talking to someone else? Do you mean like annual leave? No, it's just that I've got, I'm going to 3 festivals, big festivals, that will be, unfortunately, every other tournament. So end of June, end of July, end of August. In fact, I haven't actually worked out if Reading will be, but definitely the Glastonbury weekend and the Truck Festival weekend, which are at the end of June and July, they're definitely falling on tournament weekends. Right, come on, let's finish with something good here. Oh, this is a tricky wind. This is a really tricky wind. So I'm going to be playing with 1.5 in topspin. And 1 in left spin, and I'm adjusting probably 10 rings. Oh, it's coming in way too hot, I think. Oh no, it's okay. It's nice, actually. I'm pleased with that. It's a tricky wind, it's a tricky landing spot. The adjustment changes drastically depending on the wind. But it was an over-adjustment, I would say, rather than poor spin. So if I'd have just gone with a little less on the ring pull, then I would have landed more centrally and the ball would have stopped earlier, so that would have been a really nice shot, but I did what I did. So what's my man doing here? 1 and 1. Not a world away from what I did. I didn't count his rings. Oh no, no. Oh man, what a terrible way to lose the series. What a shame. What a shame. Now, I know I said that I'd end the stream there, but I've never had 5,170 trophies there, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to play until I lose. And if I max out Tour 11, then I max out Tour 11. And if I don't, then the stream will be over when I lose next. Because it would be nice to max out my Third account on Tour 11. Yes! But we're playing an absolute monster. So, this endeavour could be over very, very quickly. Okay, so here I'm just going to just tap it up there. I'd say a little bit of curl, but I don't even think I need any curl here. Might need a little bit of power. I want to go about 8.5 rings here. No, I've got plenty. Plenty in. A little bit of curl. It might be between clubs, but I've got the B52 and the Guardian on, so it shouldn't cause a problem really. If I've got a tailwind or a sidewind, it'll be the B52, and if it's a headwind, it'll probably be the Guardian, I would imagine. Everyone needs the cloinks here. I was pleased to stop the rot on my main account earlier on. And when I say stop the rot, I probably mean I won as many as I lost, which is a definite change in fortune compared to the last few days. I'm down to about 550 trophies on Tour 11 on my main account. Alright, so yeah, it will be a backspin shot. I like that better. Whoa there. Didn't offset that anywhere near enough, but to be honest, I just wanted to get it up there safely. That is a dangerous wind. So yeah, just avoid it. Make sure you take your half rather than ending up in the rough or sand. I've seen many people trying to pop it in the hole. It's a 1 in a million shot to land on the front of that bump and get it in the hole. So you're much better off, you know, Darren's got 2 rings to play with there. So if you over adjust by 1 ring and hit a great left, that kind of thing, you know, you don't need to leave it so tight. Right, so what are we going to have here? Oh, Michael, no worries, man. It's actually been a really good stream, so I would recommend that you catch up on it about an hour or so after we close it down. So, because there's plenty of good stuff on. And also, I'll say again, I have set up a playlist called Tour 11 Shootouts. They're just screen recordings, so they're full size. And it's basically just me garbling through some strategies and some shots. I don't win them all, but there's something good on all of them. That is the only requirement that I've got. So we're going to have a nice Thor's Hammer bounce over shot here, which I'm going to be playing at 20% and the minimum number, maybe even 25% and the minimum number. And I'm going to play this with, I think, probably 2.5 in backspin. And I'm just going to set it up with my Guardian and then just adjust as normal, as you see me do on the other bounce over ones. That's a beauty. You want to come in right of the hole, and then you can usually end up a couple of yards away. Just like that. So, beautiful shot there from Darren. It's going to be a tough win from here, I can tell you. 7.3, only a tiny little wind. And 4.3. Haven't got a clue, Carl. Maybe a bit more, in fact. Looks like a good line. I can't imagine this is going to stop closer than Darren's did. Indeed, it's gone to the 4-yard line. So that's it. That is the stream. And I thank you once again for your support and for being here, your time, everything you do. It's absolutely wonderful. I'm glad you like being here. There'll be more of this tomorrow. There'll be more uploads going into the shootout playlist at some point this evening. Do head on over to Peter Johnson's stream now and check him out if you still have time for Golf Clash streaming. I'll see you on the next one, and I am out for the night. Catch you later.